Hello everybody, I think I'm recording, I think it's working, yep, okay, cool. So, I got a bit of a short video today. I wanted to do something on Worldbox. I have some ideas for this game right now, but I don't have the time or patience to do them right now. So instead, I'm doing something else. So, you guys see this beautiful world that got generated automatically? Actually, pretty cool world actually, like lucky biome, flower biome, birch. It's one island, but it's still pretty cool. Anyway, so as you can see, this world, pretty cool. We don't fucking need it. We don't need it. Yeah, because we're doing something else. So, instead, what we want to do is create a new world, something empty. We don't care about the size. And we're gonna create a sort of like arena. I know, it's very original for Worldbox content. I also discovered you can just use the keyboard to make something kind of precise, so that's pretty nice. So basically just hold down the mouse and use like the arrow keys to go somewhere. That's a nice little thing I discovered recently. Anyway, enough about building. We have our arena getting set up right here. There we go. So, we also need some mountains around so that it cannot escape. I am so precise. Anyway, so recently a few new species were added. For example, the rhino people, they were considered to be the strongest. However, I've seen some people consider the Punkcorns the strongest. Why is that? Because if you spawn them in, right, and you check their stats, you can see that they have a shitload of health. Usually they range in the 500s, and so health is a really big factor for how strong a unit is in this game. But, you know, the Punkcorns kinda only have that going for them. They don't have really armor or damage or attack speed. So one day I got curious and I wanted to see who would win. So what I did was spawn in a rhino person, an Armoroc, and you know their stats are pretty decent too. They have a lot of health, but also a lot of damage and armor. I don't remember if they had that much health originally. Let me see if I spawn something else and it has the same amount of health. I think usually they have less. No, okay, it's the same, but still, one would think that having more health would make you the winner, you know? Plus their damage isn't really that bad, it's just not as good as this damage, you know? But yeah, let's see who wins. And spoiler alert, I already know, I already tested this beforehand. So yeah, let's give them madness, and let's see them who's fighting, who's gonna win the fight. So already first hit, and the Armoroc only took 9 damage, but the first hit, the Punkcorn took 40. So yeah, damage is pretty substantial here. Now let's see what happens. We can monitor their health every now and then. So as you can see, the Armoroc only lost 50 HP so far, but the Punkcorn is already down to half. You can also see the health bars over there. The Punkcorn is about to die, and the Rhino is just chilling. He's above half health. And now he's running away. He's about to die, 2 HP. The Armoroc got brought down to half, but still that's nowhere near enough. Now, if I remember correctly, if you put 2 Punkcorns against 1 Armoroc, I think they win by then. I'm not entirely sure, so let's just do that right now. Is time paused? Yes, it is. I'm not gonna give them madness because I want them to fight him alone, so let's see what happens. Now, getting attack on 2 fronts, definitely a bad idea because he can't really attack at the same time. But still, it is closer than you think. He's down to half, and they're also close to half. And they have more health now for some reason. Whatever. Like, look, this Punkcorn right here is about to die. A few more hits on this guy and he's dead, and only one of them is alive then. That was closer than you would think, right? Like, look at that shit. They lost so much health from 1 Armoroc. But yeah, that's pretty much what the video is about. But I also want to test something else, because another new species was added, which is also pretty strong. The Navy SEALs. Now, stats-wise, they are not insane. Pretty decent health and damage. The one thing that's interesting is that they are born with all of the combat stats, the combat traits. So that's what I want to find out. Let's see if these traits are enough to make up the difference in stats against, for example, an Armoroc. So this is just new to me. This is not something I already know beforehand, so let's see what happens. Alright, cool. And before they start being... Okay, I don't think it matters that much. He did not... Okay, he dodged one, but he got hit, and that was enough to bring him down to almost death. Okay, that's interesting. And the damage they dealt was not substantial enough. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Is he crying? He's crying, okay, cool. Anyway, now I want to see the last test. A Punkcorn who has a lot of health against a Navy SEAL who is an expert at combat. I think this one will be more interesting. Let's highlight them both and see what happens. So the Punkcorn has a lot more health compared to the Navy SEAL, as you can see. But damage-wise, yeah, I think they're about the same. I was hoping he would use more common abilities, you know? In fact, we can just check what's happening here, I think. Now he's running away, he's not really using any of this, for some reason. He dodged one. He did dodge one. But he does not dodge the other one. That's interesting, because they do have parry, deflect, the block, but I'm not sure if those work on melee attacks, if they only work on arrows. You know, I guess that could be worth a test. Let's just give him a bow. Why not? Where's the bows? There's the bow. We gave this guy a bow. And we're gonna spawn in 2 Navy SEALs this time. So I think this guy only has madness, these guys don't. They're gonna team up. He dashed. He already dashed towards the Punkcorn. This guy also did, I think. Let's see what happens now. Also, go back here. Thank you. He didn't dodge that one. They're not really using any abilities right now. They're just kind of wailing on him. I wonder why. Guys, I think you're gonna die if you keep doing this. No? You have... Oh, okay, he used the dash. He's using it for running away. And now they're going back in with dash again. You could have dodged... They didn't even dodge once. Okay. Okay, buddy. What if I just spawn in 1 Navy SEAL? Let's see if that makes a difference. Maybe he wasn't using abilities because of that. No? He did dodge. He did dash. You can also deflect projectiles, a backstep, block. You know? You could avoid a lot of this damage if you just deflect projectiles, buddy. Why are you doing it? Bro, just... Look out, man. Okay, buddy. Okay, you know what? One last thing. Because they are lacking one trait that could make a difference, which is battle reflexes. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna need you to wake up though, please. Thank you. He's dashing. And that's it. He dodged. Hold on. He dodged again. That was better. That was better than before. I think that trait did make a difference. Okay. I guess that's it then. The Navy SEALs are not as strong as I thought. I guess as a group they would be. So like if I were to spawn 1,000 or them against like a few Armorocs, I guess that would make them like, you know, fight better. Yeah, I don't know how to make them fight without using their madness on all of them. Because if I use madness, they fight each other too. Yeah, see? I think I gotta use this. I think. Let's just check, let's make one of them mad. Alright, can you like, thank you, step away from them? Whatever, fuck off. How did he survive that long? I was too busy looking at the status, I was not really realizing that this guy that I turned mad survived way too long against this many people. Anyway, he's on fire. Good job, buddy. Yeah, I think the Navy SEALs are not as strong as people think. Sure, I mean, sure, in a kingdom, in a context of kingdom in a war, of course they're gonna be that strong because they have the combat traits. But one-on-one, which is what I'm testing right here, is that their Armorocs are still the strongest. So despite the health they have, despite the combat skills they have, they're not enough to make up the difference in stats. I think the Dunglord's also pretty strong. Let's check that out. Let's check this out as for the last test and see what happens. Because the Dunglords have range, like the monkeys. And that's it. That is all they have. Yep. Exactly. So it would be the same if I spawn in a monkey. Where's the monkeys? I don't remember. There you go. See, it's the same kind of attack. Although I'm not sure if it's more damage or not. And you're missing. Good job, buddy. Oh my god, he also has some combat traits. I didn't realize that. Good job, monkey. You're doing it. Believe in you. Nice. I guess the next test could be a monkey versus a Dunglord. Let's see what happens. They are not gonna fight each other off rip. Okay, cool. Now they are. Shit versus shit. Who's gonna win? This is a good fight. Whoa, they clashed me there? What the fuck? That's possible? What? What do you mean? That I had no idea that was a thing. No way. That is so amazing. Like, does that happen with bows? Also, the monkey has better aim, I think. Oh, he's getting closer. What are you doing? Speed up, guys, speed up. Thank you, there you go. The Dunglord is losing? Are you... How? I wasn't paying attention, I'm not gonna lie. I was too busy looking at the poops clashing. Which is a sentence I never thought I would have to say, but here we are, Worldbox, here we are. So does that begs the question. If I were to spawn in like an elf and a human, and I gave them both... Guys, I didn't even give you madness, what are you doing? Calm down, oh my god. Jesus. Alright, so as I was saying, if I were to go ahead and give you guys bows, right? Is there something that increases their accuracy? I guess a trait would be it, right? I'm gonna give them eagle-eyed. Yeah. Okay. And the same goes for you with a bow. Did I even give the health a bow? I did, okay. Alright, what now? Don't tell me you're too far away to see each other now. There you go. Let's go. So they are shooting at different rhythms now, but I think it can happen, right? Like, come on. Surely it can happen. Eagle-eyed. Give you a bow. if I can find a bow. And if I were to stun them both at the same time, maybe they can fire at the same time at each other. Put them here, put them here. Let's see. Ah, he woke up first. She's just dead. She's just lying there. What happened? Why? Why did you just lay there? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna give you a bow. I'm gonna give you eagle-eyed. I'm gonna give you madness. And I'm gonna magnet you both. Supposedly, they should wake up at the same time. What the fuck was that? Hello? What do you mean? Okay, buddy. Let's see. Let's see if they fire at the same time. Why do you wake up first? What is wrong with you? Oh. Ooh. I mean, come on. If the poops can clash, surely the arrows can too, right? Oh my god, you're so... Why are you so resilient? Fuck you. Let's just do 2 orcs. 2 orcs, 2 orcs, 2 orcs. Let's see what happens. Guys, I'm gonna get this to work, I swear to god. I'm gonna give them adamantium bows as well. Maybe that's better. Bows and eagle-eyed. Make them mad. Magnet them both. Hopefully they wake up at the same time. Line them up. Same time? Please? Why do orcs take so long to wake up? Oh, ooh, there we go. Why is this one so weak? Why aren't you just shooting each other? Are you not mad? What? What? Huh? Am I missing something here? Did I glitch you out? What happened? What if I just do this and then this? Are you guys back? No, you're not. You're just not fighting each other. Why? All right. Okay, now if I give you madness, at least one of you with madness should fight the other. I am very confused. What? You're just ignoring each other. Despite the madness, they're ignoring each other. That is amazing, honestly. Okay. Okay, this is annoying to set up. Why is this not working? Why, you giant? I don't care, whatever. Fuck you. Adamantium, where is it? There you go. And give you madness. And magnet you both. Dude, I swear to god, if the giant wakes up first, I'm gonna be mad. Like, really mad. Okay. Look at... Okay! Oh, they do clash! Oh my god, that's so cool! This is insane! Now they don't see each other anymore. Look at that! Bro, since when? Also, you're getting destroyed, my guy. Jesus, my girl. Never mind. You fucked him up. Good for you, good for you. You're not crippled though. Good job. Okay, so that's good. So that the whole video started from showing that Armorocs are still the strongest because they have more damage and not the most health, to this, to arrows and poops clashing. Okay. Which also begs the question, does that work for the staves as well? Does that work with this? You know what? This video is already going to be long enough. Why not try? You know what I mean? Let's give her the alien blaster. And let's also heal her up. Where is the blood rain? I never remember. Cool. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna clone her. I'm gonna clone her, I said.
I'm not.
Okay, are you also mad? You are. Cool. Now, last thing to do. Magnet you. And... let's see. Are you guys okay? They do clash! Wow. They clash, but not in the same way as the arrows or the poops. That's interesting. How did you win? You're not even... whatever. So, let me heal you up again. Now it's time for the guns. The shotgun. Now this one, I'm not sure if it can clash. I'm not positive on that. Let's put the original on the left. Let's see what happens. Wait, what? What? What is happening? Excuse me? Yeah, they're just fighting up there. Like, this is me firing here. What is... they don't know how to use guns, I think. They're just shooting up. There's nothing here. Yeah, guys, this is definitely gonna work. I believe in you. I don't know why you're firing up, though. That's weird. Anyway, so shotguns does not work. They don't clash, I think. Actually, hold on. I could still test this, I think. Yeah, see? They do clash. I'm shooting at the pellets here, and they do clash. See, they move out, they move away. Okay, so they do clash. They just had to aim. I don't know why they're aiming up. With that being said, last thing to test would be something like the white stuff, I guess. Sure, why not? Let's go with the white stuff. Let's heal her up again. And that's not full health. That should be full health. And clone. And before you can move, boom, bam, bomb. Okay. I think they're too close. They do clash. Wow. That's insane. That is so cool. How did you level up on that? The clones kinda suck. I thought they were identical. But why is the original always winning? What is that? Are you cheating? Like how? This is the clone. This is the clone. I don't think they have like anything different from regionals. Right. Oh, you know what that might be? The levels. I think that's levels. Never mind. Wait, the clones spawn with fragile health? But you don't have it? How does that make sense? This video is really turning into something else. This is the original. I think clones have less health.
No.
No, it's the same. What's going on? You know what? I don't care. I don't care enough. I'm gonna look it up later. This is the original. She's finally gonna die. There you go. Only the clones remained. Alright, well, that was pretty eventful. I think that was a pretty good video. I discovered some new stuff as well. For example, who would win between Ivy Seal and Punkcorns or Armorocs. But also the fact that poop can clash. That is important information, guys. Poop can clash. Like, I don't know if you know, but this is important as fuck. I mean, they're not really fighting at the same time right now, but, you know. Wait, if I just do this... Maybe I got lucky. I did not get lucky. Come on, you guys are so close. There you go. See, this is important. This is so important. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna end the video as soon as one of them dies. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Come on, please. Please stop flashing the poops. Please just get closer. Oh my god. You're throwing. You're throwing. Like, besides throwing the poop, you're throwing the match. There you go. And that's all there is to it. Goodbye, monkey.